Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. I wanted to put this video out. I didn't want you to think that I was ignoring you, but of course, Monday I'm very busy because I'm working on the new issue of MMT Trader, which will be out later today. So if you want that, just go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, sign up for the 30-day free trial, and you will get today's issue. Plus, in the meantime, you could download all the back issues, have a look at the back issues, whatever. So, number of things I want to update you on right now. First of all, we saw last night that they came up with a funding bill which will take the federal government all the way through to the end of September. So the risk of any sort of a government shutdown has been taken away. They have to vote on that. Congress has to vote on that, but it will likely pass. So far, from what I can see, there doesn't seem to be the big spending cuts, but there's not a lot of detail on it. Trump's getting a little bit of an increase on the military budget. There weren't spending cuts that were targeted towards working people. I think the Democrats had a little victory on that, whatever. I got to look, and in any case, I will see the numbers, once this thing and this current 1 week continuing resolution ends on Friday, and then we see the numbers. So I'll see the numbers, all right? That's number one. Number two, just looking over the GDP report from Friday, of course, a 0.7 increase. Now, the personal consumption expenditures, and I spoke about that on Friday, it was only a 9.7 billion gain. All right, that's annualized. That's the change from the quarter annualized. I mean, normally that thing is around 65, 68 billion every quarter increase. So 9.7, you got to go all the way back to the fourth quarter of 2009 to see something that weak. In the fourth quarter of 2009, it was actually a 1.1 billion decline, but I mean, virtually nothing. And personal consumption, that is the largest component of GDP. That's the biggest driver of the economy by far. That's what we spend our money on. That's households, personal consumption. So that's a very, very weak number. It doesn't mean it's going to stay like that. Okay, obviously the stock market is ignoring it. It is looking forward and thinking, hey, things are going to get much better again. We'll see. Also in that GDP report, very weak government spending. You could actually go and look at the decline in government spending, the growth in government spending. And by the way, we had a negative quarter. In other words, it was an actual contraction in government spending, both federal and state and local. And, that's been ongoing since 2013, that slowdown. And that's an easy thing to fix, but ideology is keeping us from doing it. I mean, the federal government could easily expand expenditures and investment, and boom, the economy takes off like a rocket. But ideology, belief, that keeps us from doing what we should be doing, okay? And the economy just kind of creeps along at this very, very weak pace, all right? Net exports, negative 600 billion. That's not helping out over there. And business investment, it was up 30 billion, but that was half of what it was the prior quarter in, fourth quarter 2014. So it was a weak report. Again, stock market ignoring that. Looking at earnings, which have been more or less pretty good. But as I mentioned in an email that I sent out earlier, the earnings in 2009 at the bottom of the market, they were terrible. They were horrible. They were scary, okay? Companies were going out of business. Did you sell down there at the bottom? I wish it was as easy as sitting around waiting for good earnings reports and then you buy. It will be easy. We'd own the world in a month. Finally, one more thing I want to talk about. We do have a big rally in the grain markets. Now, as you know, those of you who are MMT Trader subscribers, we have been long the grain markets. They're coming in our direction. We could have a very massive summer here because of weather, grain inventories, etc. Big rally going on. By the way, food prices have been holding down inflationary pressures, all right? Even though inflationary pressures are rising and they're, 5-7 year highs or something, food prices have been, kind of calm. But that could all change this summer with weather-related impact to the grain market. So absolutely something to pay attention to. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I got to finish up the report. Have a great day. Bye-bye.